Hello, I'm here today to read you a story for story time. We are going to read about apples. We're reading one little, two little, three little apples. Here's our story. I'm going to start by turning the page, opening the front of the book, and let's see what the first page says. Are you ready? One little, two little, three little apples. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little apples. All of those people are out picking apples off of trees. Last week we talked about, in class, we talked about apple trappers and making apples. Some of you did, some of you may not have. And we had fun wadding up green construction paper for green apples and red construction paper for red apples, and we put them on the table, and then we folded up paper, white paper, and we tried to make little apple trappers, like we were picking apples in the orchard. And that's where these people are. They are in the orchard picking apples. They're using their hands. They're just reaching up to pick. So we made apple trappers last Tuesday. And let's see what else is in our book, though. Enough about that. I'm going to turn the page, and I'm going to see more. 7 little, 8 little, 9 little apples. I see more apples. They all have apples in their hands. Dad's holding the basket, and they're going to put them in that basket and take them home. I'm going to turn the page. 10 little apples in a row. Looks like they made it inside the kitchen, and they put all of their apples on the counter. And it looks like they've got out a bowl and a rolling pin and a flour sifter. I think they're gonna make something with these apples. We have cooking class too at school. On Fridays, we cook something. We make some pudding or we make jello, and we practice stirring, and everybody gets a spoon and everybody gets a chance to stir. And this week we're going to make paint pudding, I think. So we're gonna get the pudding out and we're gonna stir the pudding, and then we're gonna use our fingers and paint on paper. It'll be real fun if you're here. If you're not here, you could try that at home, painting. I'm gonna turn the page and see what these people in this story are going to cook in the kitchen. I think they're gonna cook something with these apples. Let me turn the page. All right, looks like the kids are going outside. This says, "Let's go outside," while Mom and Dad prepare. Looks like Grandpa's getting his coat on too, and he's gonna go outside, and Mom and Dad are gonna make something with all of these apples in the kitchen. Let's see. Outside, they rake the leaves and they jump in the piles. They have raked a lot of leaves, and they're jumping, and Grandpa is having fun too. Oh, look, I see Mom and Dad inside the house. They're still making something with those apples. Let me turn the page. Mom is washing the apples, and Dad is mixing the batter. This says mixing the batter. They are busy in the kitchen. They've got out, what do they got out? They've got the flour and the sugar and the cinnamon. I think that says cinnamon. And they've got cups. We have cups when we do cooking at school. We have bowls when we do cooking at school. And that looks like us because we have big spoons and we're stirring things together. And it always smells so good when we're stirring. We get to smell if we're making chocolate pudding. We can smell the chocolate. If we're making banana pudding, we can smell the banana. It always smells so good to cook something in the kitchen or in the classroom. On the next page, looks like we're back outside. We're seeing what's going on outside. This says batter up. They have found a bat and a ball to play with outside. So Grandpa now is playing ball with the kids, and Grandpa pitches the ball. So he's pitching the ball so that this little girl, the granddaughter, can swing at the ball. Oh, the trees are turning colors. It's fall in this story, and it's fall in our story pretty soon. In about 3 or 4 weeks, our leaves will look like that too. Back in the kitchen, looks like they're counting again. 10 little, 9 little, 8 little apples. So they are busy rolling out the dough, washing the apples. 7 little, 6 little, 5 little apples. 4 little, 3 little, 2 little apples. Oh, they're getting them together. They're making a pie. They've got their pie plate out, and Mom has rolled the dough. 1 little apple added to the pie. Look at that. Now he's got all the apples, and he put them in the pie plate. They're baking it in the oven, and they're cooling it in the window. And look, Grandpa and the kids smell something good, and they race inside. So now they're going back inside where they wash their hands. We do a lot of that at school. We wash our hands, and I'm sure you wash your hands at home. And they set the table. They're gonna eat. The family's together, and we eat our favorite treat. Yep, everybody gets to have some, one way or the other. There's enough for everybody. And that's our last page. The end. Well, thank you for joining me for story time today. I hope you're having a great time at home, and I will see you very soon. Bye.